Hello viewers, my name is Hammelberg. Welcome to my Let's Play of Defense Grid 2. We've been working on the challenge modes for supply and demand, recently completing a heartbreaking almost gold for power outage. I may come back to this at a later date. Let's take a brief minute to look at the remaining challenge modes available. Coordinated defense requires 2 players. Would be an interesting one, but I don't have a co-caster to do that with at this point, so that one will have to wait. Fixed resources seems pretty straightforward. We already know the layout that we generally want to use for this. That has worked well, so not a lot of thought to be given to that one. We may do it just because it'll be easy. Focal point is power outage without the power component. This seems like it should be pretty simple to do. We've already done the harder version of this. Fully loaded, again, this is a testing mode. All powers and upgrades available. We've done harder versions of this. Frozen core. This one looks really rough. Power cores don't float back to the housing. We've run into some really tight spots, and without some other form of damage boost, I'm not sure how to accomplish this one. I may tinker with it for a little while offline and see if I can come up with a scheme for doing it, but for the moment, gonna leave that one alone. And then practice is sandbox play. So we'll finish up with this fixed resources one. Watch me, eat my words, and this ends up being substantially difficult. Tachyon beam has been upgraded. I do not believe that this was plus 30% damage last time we did that, but sure, I'll take it. We're going to work with essentially the same turret configuration we used for the last one. It seems to work very well. 10,000. So, I like having a boost there. That's a good spot for a boosted turret. And we have, I can stick this on fast because this is trivial given the amount of resources we're throwing into the opening segment of this. If you're gonna spend the money on it, you might as well be willing to overcharge it. And taking advantage of that newly increased damage on our laser turrets. Now let's see. I want one boosted Tachyon laser turret here. 50 for the boost, 200, so 250. Plus the 1200 is 1550. I guess I'll stick a... Do I really want a cannon there? I think we just... Well, honestly, we can stick a boost turret there, because I don't think the damage from this turret is going to be particularly significant. We'll go ahead and make it a laser turret. I like them. And now I should be able to just leave this on fast, because it's not like we've got a lot of other decisions left to make. I haven't spent all of our monies. We have a very high score at this point. I wonder if there's a reward for killing things quickly. Also pretty funny to look at the amount of damage there just from the laser beam concentrating there so much. Well, for once, I don't expect waves 8, 9, 10 to be particularly hard, since we have 6 fully upgraded turrets here with overcharges going. $47,000. This is on wave 7. If the high score ends up being at... If gold ends up being at 90,000, we're over halfway there now. and we've not even hit a third of the waves. That's really useful information because it's telling me something about how the scoring works. I suppose there's probably somewhere on the internet that I could just plug into Google Defense Grid 2 scoring, and it would tell me all this stuff, but it is fun to figure it out, and you viewers get to come along with me on the ride while I do that. I don't believe that the bronze is at the same point because I believe they were at 70, 80, 90 before. No, we can't yet see 70, so it could still be there. $72 insight, no bronze mode. They're starting to make it to the middle of pad 2 now. Why do I have that cannon turret there? I really don't honestly know. I don't think it's the best choice for that spot. I would probably be much better off with, well, I mean, if you're going to put a cannon turret somewhere, this is a good spot. 5,000 damage is not bad for a level 1. And this is an equivalently priced turret. So, no, I guess this is a cost-effective position. Not that I can necessarily give this one up, as it's doing a significant amount for just extending the maze, extending the burn opportunity, and this one can be... This tower is getting a lot of benefit from that. But this level 1 cannon turret has done 2/3 as much damage as this max upgrade laser turret. Interesting. Gold is in sight now, at 150,000. Given the rates things have been going, seems like we should be on track. They're still not picking up, haven't had a core picked up yet. We'll have to deal with that some at the very end, but for now, so far so good. Yeah, Rhino turrets, not a problem. Rhino chargers, not a problem for this mini turret. Laser turrets, particularly. I'm always a little suspicious of their guide of use X against Y and Z against Q. But it is absolutely true here. The laser turrets, and particularly the tachyon ones, are just death for Rhinos. So that was, I believe, the normal wave we just did. Now we're due for 19, which is going to be the last hard one, simply because it includes swarmers. But we have the double max upgraded Inferno turrets here, not foreseeing a problem. Only problem I would foresee is needing to score an extra 15,000 in the last wave. 5,000 to 150. I think we can get 5,000 points off this. Yep, we're gonna be fine. And there's our gold. Pretty easy first try. The interesting thing about this one is what it's telling us about the scoring mechanisms. We got a lot of points very early on. Well, thank you, viewer. We've completed now, 5 challenge modes for supply and demand. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I think it's time to move on to the next mission. I can always come back and fill out these later ones if there are particular requests for them. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching.